loves, so today we're going to talk about the Shade and Light Eye Palette from Kat Von D. Alright, so this guy is $46 at Sephora. It's amazing. Let's jump into why it's so amazing. What I love about this palette, first of all, it's an all matte palette, so it's really great to have for every single day. I mean, I love wearing like a pop of shimmer on my lid, but of course everything else that I wear on my eye is matte. What's so cool about this palette is I honestly think that like this is, if you're gonna have one neutral matte palette, this is perfect. It's divided into 3 quads. You get your warm quad, your cool quad, and your neutral quad. You can literally create any neutral eye. You pretty much have everything that you need. These are all base shades, so you get a little more of them. This one I would use more, these two are more as transition shades for me. It comes with little cards showing you looks that you can do, and they tell you to put these shades all over the lid. I usually use these two in my transition as my transition shade, and I often use this one on the brow bone, but I highlighted with this guy today. So I do have this on my eyes today along with a cream shadow from Mimi Box, and the tutorial for this is probably already up, so if it is up, it'll be linked down below. So definitely check that out. This is my everyday go-to makeup look, which has been perfect with this palette. I love this warm quad the most. I'm all about like this type of red brown, personally, all about it. But there's something for everyone in this palette because you do get the warm, the cool, and the neutral. So yeah, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna swatch a few of these right now, but I'm gonna insert pictures of swatches because it's so much easier to see. I'm gonna zoom in and swatch a few live for you. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch these 4 first, and then these 4, and then these 4. Really soft and pigmented and just like, yes, the word buttery. So buttery. Look at those, how pigmented those are, how amazing. They blend so well. Very minimal fallout. I don't even think I really get any fallout, so there's those. It's always hard to swatch matte ones without a base, that's why I'm going to insert the pictures, but just so you can get an idea of how they look. And then here is the cool one. Super pigmented, yes. And then here is my personal favorite, the warm quad. If you can see those. I just feel like this is such a great palette. Like I said, just a great palette to have because you have every neutral kind of palette that you could possibly want. In one, you have your neutral, your warm, and your cool. I honestly am going to get use out of all of these just depending upon what I am feeling that day. I feel like if you have this, you can pair it like with any like shimmery palette and you're totally good to go. You have everything you need. You have multiple transition shades. You have multiple brow bone highlights. You have crease shades. You have lid shades. You can easily get an entire look out of each one of these quads, and it's easy. That's what I love about this. It's everything you need. It's basics, but there's a little something different. Like, I feel like these ones are very basic neutral palette-y ones where there's the neutral, and then there's the cool neutral, and then the warm ones branch out a little bit with the kind of warm reddish brown. So they're not quite just a warm brown. You get your nice caramel shade and your nice reddy brown, which are the way to my heart when it comes to a palette. So, and as I've said a million times before, my test to a true palette is if you can get an entire eye look out of it, and you can get multiple eye looks out of this, not to mention 3 are set there for you. So I love this palette so much. It's probably my favorite one so far from Kat Von D. I love the Monarch palette, the Monarch palette a lot, but I think this is just perfect. It's everything that I love in a palette. There's nothing bad I can say about this guy. I've been using it so much since I picked it up, and if anyone ever asks me like what is the best neutral palette to get, I was asked that recently, like what's the best matte neutral palette to get, and I was just like, no question. Right here. Amazing. Pigmented, blends well, perfect palette. If you guys have any questions, just leave them down below, and if you want to check out this eye look, as soon as it's up, it'll be linked down below. Feels like a short video. There's not much to say except for I love it, love it, love it. It's amazing. Everything is great about it. Pigmentation, blendability, easy. It's good for beginners as well because it's so easy. It's just so good. Love, 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 love. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below. And if you want to see more eye looks besides just the one that I'm wearing from this palette, please let me know down below as well. So many videos that I want to make for you. So they are all coming very soon. And yes, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Bye.